Vivek, this is the culmination of so many years. I mean, going back to obviously being born and raised in this country, building a large tech company, buying into an NBA franchise, first in Golden State, now Sacramento, and you finally brought the NBA to the motherland. Just express to all of us what this means to you.
Yeah, this is huge. This is the country of my forefathers. This is the city where I was born. I'm a Mumbaiker, and I showed up in the United States many years ago with $50 in my pocket. And to think that one day I would take the sport of America, NBA basketball, and to actually bring a team that I own to play a preseason game against another team, it's beyond words. It's beyond my wildest imagination. So I am so excited and so thrilled that tomorrow night and the night after, we're going to have not one but two games here. And we're going to share one of America's greatest products with the great subcontinent of India.
So tell me about the logistics. I mean, putting an event of this size and scale overseas, what did this take to put on?
Yeah, this has taken years and years of planning, and as you recall, it first started when I launched Bollywood Night with the Warriors, and I had shirts made up for everyone that said "God Curry," and that was the start of my dream of introducing NBA basketball to India. Now, you know, we have 10 million little boys and girls bouncing basketballs all over the country. We have 150 million viewers that watched it last year. It's a sport that's on the rise. And we now have an actual game. I just saw practice. I saw my Sacramento Kings hold a practice here in Bombay. I used to drive past the road here on my way to school. I used to drive past Haji Ali every single morning when I went to my school, Bombay International. And to think that now there's my basketball team here and they're going to play an actual game is beyond words. When I woke up this morning, growing up, I used to read the Times of India every morning. And I woke up this morning and the Times was waiting for me. I opened the newspaper and there was a big fold out that welcomed the NBA to Bombay, to India. Unbelievable.
And to put this on, to bring the players here, to get the league to back you. I mean, tell me about that part, because you've got a lot of young men, many of whom have probably never been to India. What was the buy-in for you to be able to get the league behind you, to get the Pacers to come here? Talk about that process.
Yeah, the NBA, I believe, is the best sports league in America and maybe in the country. And we've been blessed with great leadership. David Stern and now Adam Silver and Mark Tatum. And Adam promised me that when he became the commissioner, one of the first things he would do is he would come to India. And so a few years back, Adam and I came to India and we launched all of our NBA initiatives, and we made significant progress since that time. When I first bought the Sacramento Kings, the owner of the Indiana Pacers, who loves India, Herb Simon, just a great guy and a great owner, came to me and he said, Vivek, I know one day you're going to take your team to India. So when you do that, just promise me that you take me with you. So now, a few years later, here we are. You know, we're here with the Indiana Pacers, you know, the Sacramento Kings, and it's been a journey. And so, making everything happen, you know, the logistics, you know, finding the facility, having the facility ready to actually host a real NBA game. It's taken a lot of work. So a lot of people, a lot of hard work, and the country itself has been amazing. I was on my way to Bombay. I had my team stop by Agra because you can't really come to India without seeing the Taj Mahal. So I said, we got to see the Taj Mahal, guys. So we stayed at the Oberoi, which has spectacular views of the Taj, and then I took them to see the Taj Mahal, and they were just simply blown away. And as I was walking out, a group of school kids that were visiting the Taj came up to me, and they knew who I was, and they knew about the Sacramento Kings, and they wanted pictures with me. And so how amazing is that? That kids who grew up playing cricket are now aspiring to be basketball players.
Did you feel you developed a stronger connection with your players? There's a lot of young guys. Your own family is here as well. Well, what does this mean for you? I mean, you've raised kids in America. You've got a lot of young men that are Americans. What is this feeling about coming to India? What was their impression?
Well, I did a video for the players about just learning about the rich history and the rich culture of India, how it's an ancient civilization for 1500 of the last 2000 years. India has actually been the world's largest economy. It kind of went down after colonization, but it's a country that's on the rise. And so my message to the players was that when you get off the plane and you go outside, your senses are going to be assaulted. They're going to be assaulted with the cacophony of sights and sounds and colors and fashions and smells and everything. And I said, don't recoil. Lean in and taste the spicy curry. Engage with the kid. Try the fashion. Enjoy the culture. And that's exactly what the players are doing. And the same for my Kings family and my own family. This is such an incredible country with such a rich history. And my values, my soul, my foundation, it all started right here in Bombay.
Finally, what is the legacy of this weekend? What would you like that to be for you personally, the Kings, the NBA?
Yeah, the NBA, I believe, is the best league in sports. And I believe that basketball is really the game of the 21st century. And my hope is that enjoying this incredible experience, and the first game we've invited all kids. We have kids from 70 schools coming to enjoy the first game. The first ever game is going to be enjoyed by kids, and the kids are the future. I just spoke to a group of girls and they were so excited about the game. So really, from my perspective, I want to see the popularity of the game continue to rise. I want to see in the next 10 years, I'd be surprised if we don't have one or more NBA players that actually are able to play in the NBA from India. I'd be surprised if we don't have more arenas that are really centers for not just basketball but for culture and the arts. And I want to see us use this platform to do a lot of good. To help kids with education, to give them opportunities, and really to give them a entry ramp onto the digital future. So for me, this is a platform for impacting the lives of kids.
Do you think there'll be a league of the NBA caliber within India at some point?
Well, I would like to launch what I call Monsoon Madness, and I'd like to see a league. And I fully expect that with the support we're seeing, that there will be a league and that there will be NBA, there'll be teams in India that are feeder teams for the NBA.
Vivek, congratulations. You pulled it off. It's a vision that's come true.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your support over the years. And, go Kings and Jai Ho.